specific message. Only take it if it resonates. But if you dated someone and all of a sudden the relationship went south, like stalemate, no more lovey-dovey moments. For some of you, this person could have totally fell off, broke up with you, walked away, or in turn even tried to make it so that you pushed them away, like you ended the connection. There was a reason for it, okay? The moon is here. For a lot of you, this person was keeping some type of hidden secret from you that someone in their life did not agree with your relationship. This person could have wanted to arrange them to be married to someone, or they had a different vision of who they were meant to be with. So it's just a shame because, wow, 10 of Cups in the world. This person viewed you to be their everything, but the whole reason they walked away from you is because someone did not agree with your connection. So what came out in the pre-shuffle is my family doesn't agree with our relationship and your ex is missing you. So collective, for a lot of you, your family or their family did not agree with the connection. And that is the only reason that this person pushed you away and stayed away from you. This person could be living an illusion right now because I feel like for a lot of you, they're trying to move on to someone new, but you're their 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is the ultimate wish fulfillment, family, love, soulmate, okay, with the world here. Like, this person knows that you are their whole entire world, the reason that their heart beats. But they're trying to force themselves to move on to a connection that they do not agree with, okay? Or they don't even want to be in. Or for others of you, they're trying to convince themselves that they can find someone that they loved as much as you. So FaceTime video call is here. For a lot of you, this person may be wanting to reach out to you, but they could feel as though there's something that's preventing them from doing so. For example, if they're really close with their family, like that's the biggest thing of the energy here. For a lot of you, this person really values their family's opinion. They could be very close to their family. So it's like they are choosing their family over what their heart truly desires. So look at that. 3 of Wands in reverse. It could be a fire sign you're dealing with. Wow, 2 of Cups. Or a fire sign that disagrees with the relationship. An Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, it could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that disagrees with it. But 2 of Cups, y'all, definitely could be a Leo. Look at that. Strength in reverse. This person is trying to tell themselves that they're okay being away from you. But the more time that passes, the more that they feel like they're breaking down on the inside, okay? This person feels a lack of passion wherever they're at. And they're trying to convince themselves that they're happy. But they know deep down they're not. And they could also know that this has brought in a lot of devastation to you. One of you could have not even moved on, where the other one could be in a full-blown relationship. For some of you, you're both in other relationships knowing that your heart only ever belonged to this person. And 2 of Cups is the soulmate card, okay? So that is beautiful. Look at that. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. They're ready to come towards you and tell you this truth. But I feel like for a lot of you, this person's trying to work up the courage because the fact that someone's family doesn't agree with the connection, they felt like that was the whole ending. That's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. Because of that. So it could be a mother figure that doesn't agree with your relationship or a father figure. Someone they're very close with though, or you're very close with. So if it's not their family, it could be that this person asked your family for the permission to marry you if you're the feminine watching. Something like this, okay? But yeah, this is your divine counterpart is literally at the top of the messages. So you need to know that this person knows at the end of the day, you are the person that they're meant to build with. So it's really giving like a Romeo and Juliet scenario because this person is so incredibly connected to their family and they feel like their family's opinion's everything or your family. And the fact that it's like you... Amen. Look whose intuition's on point. Look at, you see how message I'm shuffling? It's the second one I'm pulling from this. Always puts their family first. So for most of you, it's your person's family that doesn't agree with y'all. Like I said, they could have had a specific idea of who they wanted this person to marry, especially if the person you're watching for's family is well off or a specific culture. Like, for example, they could have arranged marriages, something like this. But this person feels like they are completely torn because they want to listen to what their family wants, but they also want to follow their own heart. And it's like the more time that's going on, they're realizing that they need to follow their heart. So look at that. It says, I'm disappointed in myself. So if this person has been pushing you away, they feel like they've disappointed themselves, no one else. And they also could feel as though they've disappointed you in such a major way. It says, I left before you could leave me. So yeah, this person feels as though at one point, if you realize that this person's family does not agree with them marrying you or building a family with you, for example, if you were in a long-term relationship with this person and everything seemed very delayed, this is why. Because they were trying to convince their family that it was okay. But they need you to know that they will always be someone you can count on. But it's really just giving a forbidden love. Like this person loves you so much, but they feel like at this moment in time, they can't be in a relationship with you the way that they want to be. So sometimes this person could be thinking about like, what can they do? Should they just run away with you and start a life somewhere else? And then they realize reality is that doesn't solve anything. So they feel like your relationship is truly divinely guided. And this could be someone who didn't previously believe in soul ties, soul connections, soulmates, twin flame. But upon knowing you, it's like you keep this person always wanting more. And most importantly, they keep feeling drawn back to you, especially when they try to create a distance or separation between you. So wow, it says you're getting everything back. So your person wants you to know like you're getting this connection back with them. You're getting back all the emotions, all the love that you feel like was lost. It says, please forgive me for the past. So this is it, okay? Your person wants your forgiveness. They're starting to realize now, wow, it says, I cannot lose you. So your person's starting to realize as more time goes on, no matter what, like you will always be that person that has the biggest part of their heart. And yes, it's possible to love more than one person, but you only have one true love. And y'all know that because y'all be watching the readings, right? And it's always more than likely, especially depending on your age, one person that you're always watching for, whether you're with this person or in separation from them. There's always one person in each and every single person's life that stands out above anyone else. And you are that person for them. They know that deep in their heart of hearts. And this person is torn because they put their family first, but they feel like they've disappointed themselves by not choosing who their heart truly desires, and that's you. So they feel like they want your forgiveness for the past, the fact that they didn't choose you when they know that their heart wanted them to. So it says becoming a parent soon. So your person wants you to know if in the past they wanted to have a family with you and that was something that their family didn't agree with, they are trying to just say, you know what, that doesn't matter. They need to follow their heart. So maybe that's what it is for some of you. This person's family did not agree with them building a life with you long term like that. Could be that there is an age difference between you, or like I said, a background difference. Like y'all could have different spiritual beliefs, different cultures, something like this, that this person's family just didn't agree with y'all being together. But y'all, I always say love is love, okay? It's a universal language, and that's what makes the world so special. So they need you to know that no one will ever love you the way that they do or the way that you love them. That's one thing they've realized with this time apart. No one will ever care about them and have their back as much as you always have. You've always been that consistent person in their life that's never pushed them away, that's never given up on them. So it says there's something I need to tell you. So your person wants you to know there's something that they need to communicate with you, okay? This could be why this FaceTime video call is coming up. Because for some of you, maybe there's a distance between you. I feel like for some of you, this person's even tried to like submerge themselves in overworking, possibly even picking up a new job, having 2 jobs, like constantly trying to not think about your relationship. And the more that they try to push it away, the more that you stay on their mind. So they're trying to figure out a way to bring the two of you back together or closer together. And I feel as though they're doing it in a way of trying to communicate to their family. You know, maybe over time, slowly, this has been a reoccurring issue. It could be that you're not even the first person this has happened with. It could be multiple relationships they've dealt with. Like their family holds a very high standard for them. So their family could not even have gotten to know you, if that makes sense. You know, like they totally just were predetermined on who they feel like this person should be with. So like I said, for some of you, it's even giving that this family members could have had someone specific in mind that they wanted them to marry. Like if they have close friends of theirs that they grew up with, they have a son or a daughter who's the same age, like they expected them to be married to them, or different things like that. So it's like this person's family comes from a good place, but at the end of the day, it's like your person needs to really just take a hold of their life and be able to recognize the fact that although sometimes people can have good intentions for you, if you don't follow your heart, you're going to forever live with regrets, right? So this is something that they've learned. So they love the way that you look at life. There you go. Okay. I feel like for a lot of you, you could be from that perspective that you're like, love is love. No matter how high, how low, ain't no mountain high enough. Okay. When you truly find that person you're meant to be with, and they really appreciate that you maybe have really given them more understanding about the whole situation than they expected. Maybe this person knows, like, I feel like this is your confirmation for some of you. You could know that, like, this relationship between the two of you just totally dissolved. Maybe quickly, maybe over time. And you're like, there's got to be something. Like, you know the love was genuine, the love was real. And it's because of this. They didn't want to tell you, but they felt like the longer that they were dating you and someone else didn't approve, the more issues it was creating within them, within their family dynamic, and within your relationship. So they miss spending time with you is here. If you have been away from this person for quite some time, they want you to know that they miss the times that you two shared. They miss being able to spend time together. You could have even spent time with them at their home or them at yours, and they feel like they miss that time. So look at that. It says they don't want to hurt you. So this is the thing. I feel like for a lot of you, this person's family is something that's incredibly important to them. Like they put their family first no matter what, to the point that they're willing to make themselves unhappy if it means having their family's approval. So if you resonate with this, okay, it could go either way. Some of you, this person may decide to really just like move past it and say that their heart's decision is going to follow their heart. But for some of you, it may be that this is a forbidden love and that you will know that this person has always loved you. But the reason why if they're not with you is because of their family not agreeing with your relationship. And maybe this person just feels as though their family is much more important than love, than their own heart. And this is the thing, for a lot of you, I feel as though this is a generational curse in your person's family. So for example, it's like if this is it, your person, the person that's giving them the hard time in their family, had the same thing happen to them. So for example, if it's their parents could have actually had to decide between their relationship or their family. And so maybe they don't have a relationship with their family because they chose each other. And it's like they're literally repeating the cycle with this person, which is your person you're watching for. So whether that be a masculine or a feminine. But yeah, this is a generational curse in their family. So if they choose their family over following their heart, they're actually not breaking the generational curse. They're continuing it on by not choosing their true heart. So wow, it says you won't be single much longer. Spirit wants you to know, regardless if this person comes back to you or not, okay, you will find someone who loves and values you. And for a lot of you, I know you want to hear me say it'll be this person, but for some of you, it may not be. It may be someone else who God is going to send in to show you what it means to never have someone give up on you. Because for a lot of you, okay, you could be really missing how things used to be with this person before things became so complicated, before they chose family over love, and most importantly, before they could have possibly given up on you based on someone else's not wanting to see you together. So there could be a specific event that happened for their family to decide they don't want them to be with you. And for others of you, it may just be, like I said, a difference in things. It could even be a difference in monetary gain. Like, as sad as it is to say, maybe you're someone who grew up with next to nothing and this family's well off. I know it's sad to say, y'all, but it still happens in this day and age. Okay, for others of you, it could just be the fact that, like I said, there could have been something that happened in your relationship they don't agree with. Or for others of you, it's just straight up that they see them. You could even have an age difference between you. You could be much younger than this person or much older. There's just something that's keeping them from wanting to have you together, the two of you. So it says, do you forgive me for the past? I feel like for a lot of you, this person is missing how things used to be, wants your forgiveness, but at the end of the day, they're still choosing to either remain silent or closed off to your connection based on their family's opinion. So at some point, you got to respect that this person does choose family, but at the same time, y'all, it's like, you know how some people will choose what their family want them to do for a career? And then years down the line, they'll wake up at 30, 40, 50 even and realize that they didn't live the life they wanted to live. It's really giving that if this person chooses to date someone else that their family approves of instead of being with you, they're always going to not have the true love that they really wanted to have in their life. 10 of Cups, the World, the 2 of Cups. So the moon is here, okay? Maybe this person's family wants them to be with a Pisces or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius instead of you. So it says, you never let me explain. So for a lot of you, okay, this person feels as though maybe you never let them explain why they truly ended the connection or where their family was coming from. Maybe you kind of know this. This is someone's confirmation and you just walked away. And they want you to know if you feel as though they aren't upset about the decision that they made, they are, okay? It says, I cried about us. This person has a very emotional time when thinking about you and your relationship, and especially too, if they had to choose their family over you. So maybe they're really close with someone in their family. Someone in their family could even be struggling with health issues. Or, okay, something like this. You know, sometimes too, family will make up all types of things to keep someone stuck. So for some of you, this family member could have told them they had all this and that going on to get them to stay away from you. You're going to know how it resonates. Won't be for everyone, so if it's not your message, don't make it fit. It says, we have made so many beautiful memories together. So I feel like this is someone you have gone through a lot with. You could have a lot of beautiful memories together, a lot of sad memories together, a lot of life-building, bonding memories together. Like you could have experienced a lot of firsts with this person, whether it was like a first career, first kiss, first opportunity, first, you know, going on a trip together, like different things like that. You could have really done a lot of things with this person. So they want you to know that they're missing you a lot. And ultimately, if this person does decide to come back to you, they're wondering if you can work through everything. Wow, it says nervous. Look at these messages, y'all. So can we work through everything's here? So this person knows that maybe it's going to be very difficult for the two of you to be able to repair the connection after they could have chose someone else's opinion over you. This could be also what keeps them away from you. But it says nervous to tell you how they really feel. So they could be struggling to come up with the words to explain their decisions in the past. And there you go. This is what comes down to their family. It says, I'm keeping my distance on purpose. So if you've been trying to communicate to this person and they haven't been saying anything to you, it's for a reason. Someone in their family does not agree with it, or someone in your family does not agree with it. What they do want you to know, though, is late at night when they're all by themselves, they think about what it would be like to be intimate with you, to make love to you, and to be with you. And final message, it says, tell me how you feel. I want to hear it. So you're dealing with someone who knows that no one could ever love them the way that you do. But they need your assurance at this time to know that if they choose to go against their family or your family's wishes to be with you, that it's going to work out in the long run. So I feel as though that's the biggest reason they're nervous to tell you how they feel. And they're keeping their distance from you because they need to make sure that you are both in it together. And if they do choose you, y'all, they're breaking that generational curse. But if they don't, they're continuing it on. And this is something that you just have to let your person live and learn and hope for the best. And if anything, pray for them. Pray for their return. Pray for them to wake up to your divine connection, because this is your divine counterpart. And twin flames go through hell and high water to be together.